Ooh, happy day. Happy day. Happy day. Welcome to Leveraging Leads, everybody. My name is Tara Payne. I am your hostess with the mostest on this winning Wednesday, and I'm so happy that you are here with us for Leveraging Leads. If this is your first time, know that this is a safe space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and possibly even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list. A weekly email will provide new leads and strategies to be more visible. Get ready to take action in this meeting by creating your powerful introduction. Yep, your powerful introduction and sharing it. Now, we only meet for 30 minutes. We're here for a good time, not a long time. We've got a jam packed agenda. So, let me get into the first item on our agenda: gratitude. As you come through here, tell us what you're grateful for in the chat. We want to know. Gratitude is your ticket to being able to speak on the stage if you so desire. So tell us what you are grateful for on this winning Wednesday. The next item on the agenda is our ingredients of a powerful introduction. So if you don't know what they are, get your pen. This is an opportunity for you to get your pen and your paper so that you can write them down when we come back to all the ingredients. After the ingredients, you'll be able to hear examples of powerful introductions. And then we will have a leveraging leads lesson, followed by audience will have some time to share their powerful introductions. And we do this because daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to building confidence and calling forth your desires. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, LinkedIn. Thank you, Clubhouse, for joining us or for listening on the replay. Erica, let's get into this gratitude. What are you grateful for this morning? I think I heard what you were grateful for. You grateful that the heat is back on, huh?
Yes, yes. I am grateful for coming together when there is issues around. Okay, so when I say coming together, my daughter and I was slick beefing, slick beefing, but we came together when the electricity went out. All right. She gave me a good cuddle so that I can go to sleep because I needed a cuddle. To keep, to stay warm. We need the body heat, and it was nice. It was nice. She don't usually like to. She's 14 years old, so sometimes you don't get that kind of love. But I got last night, and so I'm grateful for that.
Yes, come on. I am grateful for the cuddles from my daughter. All right, come on, come on. All right, we're grateful for you sharing what you are grateful for.
Yes. Gratitude, yeah.
Every day, every day. I don't know if I saw it or if I missed it. Kevin, I want to Kevin, I want to know what you're grateful for. Put it in the chat, sir. It would be nice to read that. I am grateful this morning. Ooh, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my baby too. She fell asleep early last night, so I didn't get the before she goes to bed hug, but I did get some love this morning. It's chilly this morning here, so yeah, she's cold, but I'm also grateful for life and for my family, for my husband, and I'm just grateful for to God for this moment. So yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. I'm ready.
Absolutely. Here we go.
I'm gonna have to.
Tell us what you're grateful for. We can't wait to hear it and celebrate what you're grateful for.
Yes.
I want y'all to notice that when I ask people, what are you celebrating? It seems to be the same thing that they're grateful for. So let's celebrate your gratitude.
Woo! Let's celebrate. Yes, let's do it. It is so important. I have a friend who I haven't talked to in a while, so I need to call him. But he actually is the person who helped me to realize that celebration, well, one of the people, was celebration was necessary. And yeah, he always would ask me because he's like, I don't like to ask how you're doing because that question is about, can be kind of flat. People just say certain things. He would say, what are you celebrating? And I was like, come on in. So yes, thank you for sharing that celebration.
I like that friend. Come on, friend.
Oh yeah, you would. I love him. He's sweet. Okay, the next item on our agenda Ingredients of a powerful introduction. Brr, 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 brr. All right. Have you ever heard of a powerful introduction? I know before I came onto the scene with Erica, I had not. I was like, well, what is that? So if you're curious and you haven't heard it, let me tell you what it is. These are the ingredients. The first ingredient is, who are you? We need to know who you are. Don't forget who you are. Who are you? That's the first ingredient. That and your name. You know how whenever you go to a networking event and somebody will come and say, hey, how are you? What do you do? And you'd be like, bro, I don't even know your name yet. Or if I want to tell you all of that, can you please let me know who you are? So first, whenever you meet somebody, tell them who you are and what your name is. That's going to be your hook. Okay. After that, then you can ask them, what do you do? Include any title or credentials, because that will tell those who you are still getting to know, why they should listen to you as somebody who came through TikTok thing. And the third ingredient is, who do you serve? What is your target market? The fourth ingredient, why do you serve this target market? What are their pain points? Next, how do you serve them? What is the solution that you bring to the marketplace for this target market and these pain points? Number 6, what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? That's going to be your unique value proposition or your market dominating position. All right. So next, the next ingredient number 7, is, who do you want to meet at the meeting? What is your client avatar? Do you have one? I joked one meeting and I said, if you want to meet somebody with 5'5" with brown eyes, smile like the sunrise, you need to know that that's your avatar, right? Or maybe you want to meet women CEOs who are, the bottleneck in their business. I mean, I feel like I've heard that somewhere before, Erica. Maybe that's your avatar. Next, last ingredient, final ingredient is, once you meet your avatar, how can they connect with you? Be very clear on how they can connect with you, because you hate to go to the ball, figuratively, of course, and find the person that you're looking for, and then don't give the information that you need so that the two of you can connect. Then you'll be walking around with their shoe trying to find out, have you seen this person? Do you know whose shoe this is? So be clear. How can they connect with you? Is it your website? Is it on LinkedIn? Just make sure that you tell them that, okay? All right, so next we will go through the Giddy framework. Giddy is GIDDY, and we have an acronym for the word giddy. The first letter is giddy. Be excited and lighthearted, right? This is something that you enjoy doing, so you should be excited about that. That alone is going to attract people to you. They're gonna be like, "What's she got going with this smile on her face? Let me see what's going on, or what's he so excited about, right?" And not inauthentically so, because people can tell that too, right? So don't be weird. Just be lighthearted and giddy. Like, if you need to, before you go to a networking event, sit and visualize the outcome or what makes you happy about what you're doing. Do that, and that'll make you excited. The next letter is I, intentional. Do things with purpose, right? The next letter, D, daily. Do intentional actions every single day. The next D, declaration. Speak with confidence. And the last letter is the Y. Show up as yourself, because everybody else is taken. And you are where the blessing is anyway. So those are the ingredients of a powerful introduction, as well as the Giddy framework. Now we're going to hear examples of a powerful introduction. So, Erica, let's hear your powerful introduction, ma'am. Girl, you over there on the TikTok?
Oh, thank you so much, Tara. Yeah, I was talking. Hello there. I'm Kathy. I am the son of the Thrivers, wisdom and celebration. I am a multifaceted leader and creator, the universal mother. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. The therapist and CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of offerings that benefit leaders. And it all begins with commanding your thriving. I'd like to invite mom energy leaders. Those are the fixers, the helpers, those who may be neglecting themselves, experiencing imposter syndrome and burnout, Join the Commander Club, where you can truly be nurtured and challenged the way that you are with other people. We will do that for you. Go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com to apply. And we are accepting 5 more ladies before we increase the price. Come on down, www.yourgoalconcierge.com.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Oh, yes.
You be cracking me up. You got the sound effects. I'm like, come on, sound effects. You know, I come in my own shoe. I'll be like, yeah. It's so funny. I used to wake my daughter up like that, and be like, oh my gosh, she's up, and the crowd goes wild. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Tara Payne. I am your hostess with the mostest. I am an anointed alchemist, a giddy innovator, a skilled and charismatic connector, a beam of light and a breath of fresh air, singing and dancing and praising my way through this beautiful life. And I am the CEO and co-founder of Maven's Meet. But today, I want to tell you about the book that I wrote. I am the author of, ma'am, are you over there chopping ice? What you doing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am the author of When Hope Speaks, a journey a memoir about my journey to motherhood. And I am destined to make sure that in everything I do, that I inject hope in hopeless situations. My goal in life is to make sure that people know that you can turn your pain into purpose and then profit. And so with the book that my husband and I wrote, we were able to talk about our 7-year journey of infertility, and ultimately how my faith allowed me to become the mother of hope, which is my daughter's name, and how I am hell-bent on bringing hope to everybody that I see. So if you or someone you know is navigating miscarriage, infertility, or infancy loss, please, 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 I'd love to talk to them. We recently had a 5-year celebration. The book When Hope Speaks has been in publication for 5 years. Woo! So we had a community panel here in Tulsa at the Fulton Street bookstore. And it was really a really healing space. And I'm looking to recreate those spaces all across the globe. So if you work in the maternal health space, if you work in the mental health space, if you work in reproductive health, and you're looking for some programming. I mean, it's a time of year where you need to begin to use the rest of your dollars. So I would love to speak with you about speaking to your community. All right, let's bring some hope to your community. I'm complete. What is funny? That is hilarious that you was like, oh, I'm sorry. Yes. You know what it makes me think of? I used to wonder how my parents would tell us that they didn't have a TV. You know, they had a radio growing up. And I'd be like, a radio? Who finna sit in front of the radio and chill? But they did as family, right? Sat in front of the radio with a popcorn and listen to stuff. And Clubhouse makes me think, oh, I see how that could be enjoyable, because the way you be tickling me, child, with your laugh is just infectious. And them sound effects. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am grateful for the joy that you bring. Okay. Kevin, my guy, I'm still waiting on what you're grateful for, sir. I would love to hear it. No pressure, no pressure, but I would love to see what you're grateful for. So now it's time. It's time now. What we got on TikTok? You got anybody over there?
Yes, let's see. No, I don't have anybody particularly over here on TikTok. Happy day, everybody. Just speaking out to the universe. Hello, hello. We may have some people. Let me see. I thought I saw some people viewing here. Nope, nobody's around. Yeah, let's go into our leveraging leads
lesson. Here we go. So if you have been listening in, or even if you haven't, we've been talking about community, right? How to leverage community, the power of community, right? And so I want to continue that conversation, not specifically, but let's talk about connection, like for real connection. not like the kind that you get whenever you own social media, right? And somebody's following you or you're on LinkedIn. Those are connections. Now we thank God for the LinkedIn connections, all right? But what does connection mean? Like whenever you think about it, let's talk about it. So connection has multiple meanings. It's the act of joining or the state of being joined in a relationship, or sorry, being joined, comma, or a relationship between people or things, like the connection between, oh, I don't want to read it that anyway. So, or a way to travel from one public transport to another. So, connection, let's stick with the definition that talks about the act of joining or the state of being joined or relationship between people or things. Okay. So, we're going to talk about connection being very, very, very important. Important. That was Oklahoma child. Important. I have always said like connection is currency, community is currency. And I love being connected. I think so. I don't think I told you this. I recently nominated myself to do a TEDx talk here in Tulsa. And I had my interview last night. I emailed in my prospective talk and they emailed me back and said, "Hey, we think that your idea is worth sharing. We'd like to meet with you to talk more through your idea." So I had that interview last night. And they said, "Well, why do you think that your talk will resonate with people right now?" And it is about connection. It's about being vulnerable. There's so much going on in the world that you have to have a space where you can connect, like for real connect. Now, you can't connect like this with everybody, but you've got to have a tribe of people that you can be authentic with, that you can be vulnerable with, that you can truly, truly, truly connect with. And so I am grateful that I'm part of a group with the Commander Club, right? Part of the Commander Club where we can be honest about how we're really doing. And once a month, in addition to our meetings from 8 to 9, then we take time to work on the business, not just in it. And recently, during one of those sessions, I shared with the group a challenge that I've been holding on to. And in doing so, I gained a level of awareness and altitude that I wouldn't have been able to do on my own. Right. And so later that same day, I was preparing my home for a planning meeting that we were having because my mom is going to turn 75 later this month. And I found myself doing what we all do when guests come over, right? Straightening stuff up, moving laundry baskets, tucking away dog toys, noticing that, oh man, I hope nobody wants to watch the TV because the screen got a glitch on it and we've just been watching it with a glitch. And then it hit me. Whenever you are the only one who sees your space every day, you really stop seeing it, right? You miss what's hidden in plain sight. And the same is true. Come on now. The same is true.
Wait a minute. Come through.
Come on.
Yes. Oh, that's it right there. This is beautiful. Go ahead now.
The same is true in life and in business, right? As a CEO, a solo founder, or a small business owner, sometimes we move through our business homes, right? Alone. If you're a solo founder, you can move through there alone. Now, you can be a solo founder and still have a team of contractors, but I'm talking to the people who really in this thing on their own and have not really opened themselves up to be connected to community. We can get used to how things are. We stop noticing the clutter or the cracks in the systems. But when we invite others in, trusted peers who see things differently, then we gain perspective, accountability, and sometimes relief. I can relate to that. And that's the beauty of connection. That's the beauty of community. That's the beauty of the gift of vulnerability, right? That's the power of being connected. And specifically here, I'm talking about being connected in a mastermind. So if you've ever experienced this kind of space where people help you see what you can't not see, it changes everything. Everything. So I want to know, do you have a group or a person like that in your corner where you can really be connected and be in community? And if not, would you want to be part of one? I'm asking because Erica just mentioned she's got the Commander Club, and here at Maven's Meet, we call ours the Maven Mastermind. It's a community for founders and who are ready to lead and level up together. And even if you're not in business, you could still have a mastermind, right? You want to level up, you want to connect, you want to be your best self. Then I dare you to get around 4 or 5 other people who are either where you want to go or who are also of the same mindset about growth, and see how far you go. Now you got to track your progress, right? Get you a journal or a workbook or something because yeah, I promise that if you get around people who are going in a positive direction, who can be accountable. Now, don't get nobody who just want to get on and kiki. It's time for kikiing, but if you want to level up in certain places, then you need to be able to make sure that y'all can cut off the kiki and then do the work and then cut the kiki back on, because it is necessary. But yeah, so that's what the leveraging leads lesson is about today, is really about connection and community. Erica, what comments or brilliant ideas would you like to add to that?
Well, first, let me celebrate leveraging leads lesson.
Hey.
Okay, so my takeaways is, and it is so true. I know that I am, and which is why I'm a community girl.
Mm-hmm.
I love being in a community with people. I feel as if
Mm-hmm.
just being who I am, I have very high standards. Sometimes I need other people around me to not focus on my own high standards, because I will beat myself down, pushing and moving so quickly that I am never around the people, or I want to be around people, but I also want to get my standards completed. So it's this tug of war that I have all the time. But when I have people who I know they're moving too, I can see their development, I see their growth, I can see like just being around me has ignited them to go forward, to execute, to activate.
Mm-hmm.
It feels so great to me, and it also helps me to be even better, even better. For example, Keisha told me, she's our co-host here.
Mm-hmm.
She told me, oh, notice that you've been coming late for leveraging leads. Now, leveraging leads is always 30 minutes, so it's time for it. So she said that to me, and I was like, let me get myself together. I needed someone to check me, even though I was like kind of checking myself a little bit, but I'm like, well, if nobody else is saying anything about it, I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna keep on just letting it be what it is. But when I have other people around, I need that accountability. We all need accountability, and I want more of it. I remember growing up with a mother that did not give me any accountability. It was my own standard that I was, and a motivation that I was moving with. And so just sometimes you just need somebody, sometimes just so that you can see as a litmus test for yourself far, how wide you should go in the moment if you want to stay connected to other people.
That's good.
And also make decisions on if you want to be connected to those people or not, because you're not able to move as fast as you want to. So it's like I need other people around me to know, okay, what do I need to clean around me? What do I need to fix? What do I need? How far, wide do I need to go? Yeah, that's my answer. Yeah. So thank you for bringing that up.
Absolutely. Thank you. That was really great. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, you are right. We do need that accountability, because we can get to where we're like, ho hum. And I thank you for saying that, because I've been running late to the leveraging leads lesson. And yeah, I got to get myself together. But I try to tell my daughter, I'm like, look, 7:25, I'm gonna have to holler at you. So if your hair ain't done, I don't know what you're gonna do. Right. But then I'm like, oh, I don't want to send her to school like that. But I'm like, no, ma'am, you got to get it together, because I have things that are occurring and people are relying on me.
Yes. For example, I know we got to go, but particular time, my dinner, my break in the day, when my daughter was supposed to be cooking me some food, and I'm supposed to be giving it to me at a certain time, so then I can do the next thing. If she doesn't give me the food until later on, I'm rushing to eat, then I have to go to the next thing. No, I need it to be at the time that it needs to be in order for me to then do the next thing that I need to do. Yes, people around you have to understand the way it is if you're going to be trying to be accountable to the things you said that you're going to do. They have to do their part. Or you got to take them. So I actually took my daughter out of brunch. I said, well, you're not going to give me brunch like I need to. I'm going to go ahead and do my own brunch now. Yeah.
And sometimes that's how it is. Well, I hope
That
that
is how it is.
I hope that you all have gleaned something amazing from this time together. Again, like we said, we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. And it's a very concentrated space. You know, we'll make sure that there is value in the space. So if you come through here, even if you're on the replay, I want to just remind you, please fill out the Lead and Thrive, get leads, get visible form, the sheet that's either ticking or the sheet that's at the top, so that you can get those connections that come through as they come through. And Erica, if there's nothing else, I'll go ahead and close it down.
That's it. You all go ahead, Tara.
Create a thriving rest of your